Our president is racist, xenophobic, Islamophobic, and we are gonna fight that.
Shut your ass up. Shut up. Number one, I'm glad that you acknowledge that he's our president of the United States of America. Number two, where's your tie at? You know, you addressing the the people of America who, mind you, majority of us don't give a fuck about what's going on with your situation, nor we all agree that you all need to jet up out of here. Stop it. You all were over there stealing money. Stop it. You all were over there doing fraud shit. You need to wear a tie. You look like you want me to take you serious and you on national, what? You look like Zelensky. You like a darker version of Zelensky. Our president is racist. The way I see it, based off social media, everybody racist in this situation when it comes to you all. I'll be honest with you, I ain't seen one video. I seen one video that is very positive for you all situation over there. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Sharia law starts now. Absolutely. Zahran Mamdani, Islamic Caliphate, our brother in Islam.
First caravan of the year 2024. Today, around 5 o'clock in the morning, migrants started walking from the south border of Tapachula again, heading north of the state of Chiapas. Around 1,500 migrants started walking today from the south border, demanding to the authorities so they can give them the multiple migration form or the visa of transit so they can move forward into the northern borders to the United States of America. Around 1,500 migrants that they are speculating the entities are from Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala, Venezuela, and Haiti. The migrants are still walking on the coast of the highway, heading north to the state of Chiapas, waiting for the authorities of Mexico to see if they can get the multiple migration form so they can get out of the south border state of Mexico. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Voice News. Stay safe.
I mean, is anybody paying attention to what's happening in London? I'm going to say it here on the floor of the House to get the scorn of people when I say you've got a massive Muslim takeover of the United Kingdom going on right before our eyes. They always say, Chip, well, what is wrong with that? Well, I've got some pretty strong concerns about Sharia law and whether that'll be forced upon the American people.
What is Sharia law? Yes, you denounce it though. I'm asking you. I am running. I know, but that's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce that. What is Sharia law?
I come from a political tradition Donald Trump describes as the enemy within. We came here to remake this state in the image of our people.
Sharia law. What is Sharia law? Yes, you denounce it though. I'm asking you. I am running. I know, but that's the point. If you're going to run for mayor, you have to denounce it. You denounce that. What is Sharia law?
Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Thank you so much, brothers and sisters. Eid Mubarak. Thank you.
Sharia law starts now. Absolutely. Sahran Mamdani, Islamic Caliphate, our brother in Islam, Islamic Caliphate of New York, starts today, baby.
The name is Mamdani, Mamdani. The name is Mamdani, Mamdani. You should learn.
That what we as Muslims want to implement here in the United States. We believe the Constitution should be replaced by the Quran.
First move that I will do, I will abolish the Constitution and I will establish the only logical and rational Constitution, which is the Quran and the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
What?
When it comes to spreading Islam on a state level, on a societal level, that method prescribed is jihad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed that the ones who don't accept the ruling of Islam, they must be fought. This is simply the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
You know why I don't have time for the fake liberal feminists in the Western world? Because of women like Bita, a 19-year-old Iranian activist who just disappeared. What was her crime? Speaking out against the regime. At 16, she was detained during protests against coordinated chemical attacks on schoolgirls. Yep, their government, the regime, coordinated poisonings to intimidate female students from defying hijab laws. Because in Iran, you have to wear a hijab. There's a hijab mandate, even though over 80% of the country doesn't agree with the hijab mandate. But that's what happens when you let these insane people into your country. Iran used to be free. And then the liberals started buddying up with the Islamists. And a small portion of them took control with less than 10% approval. So don't think that this can't happen in America. It just happened in Iran. It's so sad. And on November 10th, 2025, IRGC, their regime, agents raided Bita's family home, and they arrested her mother without charges or explanation. And so she took to Instagram and said, "My mother has been abducted. The regime's terror knows no bounds." But then her account was censored or suspended. And just 3 days later, November 13th, the IRGC stormed her home where she was dragged away without a warrant, a phone, or legal process. And they're gone. No one knows where they are. No one's heard from them in weeks. And this is what the regime does. They abuse women. And they got invited in through leftist ideologies. I don't want that to happen in America. People in Iran in the 70s didn't want that to happen in Iran. And here they are. This isn't an isolated incident. This is all the time. I just recently, a couple weeks ago, posted about a woman who posted herself working out, not wearing a hijab, who was arrested for it. We have Armida Jeravand, who's a 17-year-old Iranian girl who was killed for not wearing a hijab. These aren't just like one-off instances. So it's really hard for me to sit here and to listen to these liberal women complain about America when they have no perspective or understanding of the freedoms that we have and the sacrifice it took to get those freedoms, because they're not the norm on a global scale. And there are people, and there is a very large, growing number of Islamic jihadists who would like to come in and take over. They openly talk about it. They have a 100-year plan, the Muslim Brotherhood. And you guys, you leftists are buddying up with them when you claim to be fighting everything that they are.
خداوند از این دختر هست نمیکرد ما هیچ خلق نمیشیم که بچه هستیم نمیفهمم بسیار زیاد ناراحت حتی از بودن خود در دنیا دیگه پشیمان هستیم کاش هیچ نمی بودیم در دنیا اصلا موجود نمیم ما به اندازه از حیوان در ملت ارزش نداریم حیوانات خودشان میتونن در داخل برن در رای خود ادامه بدن تا بخورن بنوشن ما اجازه شمیدن نداریم.
Do you know what the predominant religion is in Somalia? Take a guess. Islam. Over 99% of the population. You guessed it.
Somalis are not terrorizing this nation. We are helping it thrive. Somalis have always seen themselves as a fabric of this nation.
Are you sure about that, Elon Omar? You want to retract that statement? Nope. All right, let's pull up some facts, shall we? Let's pull up some more. Right. Helping America thrive. Here's where my problem lies. Ilhan Omar is always talking negatively about America, the country that she resides in, and she's always speaking highly about Somalia. You know, the country that she won't go back to. It's amazing how much high esteem Somalia gets when it's coming out of her mouth, just speaking about it, when in actuality, here are the facts about Somalia. So for starters, United States listed Somalia as a level 4 risk. It's the highest level of advisory. Do not travel there. They're saying it's high crimes, high terrorism, don't forget kidnapping and piracy. Also, forgive me for my pronunciation, but Al-Shabaab conducts terrorism, attacks, bombings in Mogadishu. So that's Somalia. Organized crime is very prevalent. It's a hub for human trafficking, illicit network. Oh yeah, and we can't forget in Somalia, there's weak governance. They have poor law enforcement, and also some areas are heavily restricted and governed by Sharia law. Human trafficking, arms trafficking, sexual violence, piracy. Shall I go on? And it is a fact, not an opinion or a feeling. It is an objective fact. It's one of the most dangerous countries in the entire world. Obviously, not all Somalis are pirates or all these other criminals, right? But when you have a large portion of people doing something and you bring that over to another place, chances are it's going to continue. Never in the history of ever have I seen a third world country come to a first world country and the first world country get better and improve when they don't assimilate, which we see so often within their religion. And people will call me Islamophobic. That word is fake. It's made up by Muslim Brotherhood, first and foremost, and it's created to just deflect and to not take accountability for whenever they do mess up. When you break down Islam, yes, people should definitely be afraid of Islam. They should be afraid of Sharia law coming to America, to the Western nations. They should definitely be afraid of women losing their rights, the right to vote, having half a brain in their religion. Mind you, my father is Muslim, okay? I grew up in an Islamic home. I had the hijab. I went to the mosques. They separated the women from the men. The girls could not even shake men's hands. They were considered less than. I'm a lefty. I'm left-handed, right? And guess what? This is considered an unclean hand. My own father would try to force me to use this hand to eat and write with. So I don't care about white liberals, people Muslims coming to me telling me that it's Islamophobic to stand up for women, to say we don't want Sharia law in Western nations, we don't want crimes, we don't want oppression to come to our countries. If you guys love your country so much, go back to those countries. Stop bringing your values and beliefs to another country and expecting other people to conform to them. And last thing I'll address regarding President Trump, I would have used a different choice of words. However, he had a point. As any rational human being would be able to see, Somalia is definitely a dangerous country. Here's the ironic part. So we have celebrities, right? And we have Tim Walz denouncing President Trump's remarks about calling Ilhan Omar garbage and Somalia garbage, right? Did they denounce when Biden called millions of Trump supporters garbage, though?
Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Yeah, it's giving selective outrage, right? If it doesn't fit their narrative or their agenda, they're denouncing, they're upset, they're gonna say it's bad, but you know, if it's coming from Trump, evil, it's evil. But if it's coming from Biden or anyone that's on their side, it's permissible. The hypocrisy, that's all I'm saying. All right, alrighty.
You've called opponents like Michael Sachs a coward. You've said city council members who disagree with you want to raise property taxes, which of course they say that they don't want to do. And some of your allies have targeted moderate progressives with ads. What is that approach? Why are you taking it? Is it working?
Why do you believe I'm doing all of that?
Electricity and could not afford rent and mortgage. Give me something I can work with.
What in the Tyler Perry movie audition is this? Property taxes right now. Bill came out. And we're trying to figure out how we're going to stay in our homes. Senior citizens that's on the fixed income, trying to figure out how they're going to pay these high property taxes. You don't know what it's like. You in your administration that's getting these raises. Let's talk about these raises. He's getting a $15,000 raise. Nancy Andrick, that's getting a $26,000 raise.
My tax bill is still $1,600 over what it was last year. What about us?
How can the taxes on my block go up when there's close to 15 vacant lots on my block? Come on now, how did my value go up?
My name is Danielle Carter Walters, and today I'm making a direct and urgent plea to the White House. Right now in Chicago, multiple aldermen, such as Byron Central Lopez, are openly calling for taxpayer-funded rental assistance for illegal aliens, and even an eviction moratorium, so landlords cannot remove them.
Our property taxes have increased all over the city, from the north side, the south side, the west side, and no one's talking about it at all. We need help. We need intervention.
We are back talking about what's going on in Chicago. People are just losing trust in the mayor. Aldermen, citizens, everyone is upset, and they are starting to look for outside help. They're looking for the federal government. Right now in Chicago, that desperation is very loud. You have the black residents, lifelong Chicagoans going on camera saying, hey, listen, we need federal government. We need help right here. Right now, Chicago is dealing with so many issues with the rising property taxes, unsafe trains, housing with mold, youth violence, and a massive budget gap. And City Hall is locked in a power struggle. It's the mayor versus aldermen, the mayor versus the business community, the mayor versus the residents, and obviously he continues his fight against the federal government. Chicago is facing a real possibility of a city shutdown because Brandon Johnson and the city council cannot agree on a budget.
It is a real battle over dollars where you can sense the pressure.
If the mayor goes for a veto, that's on him.
A group of aldermen aligned against the mayor's budget indicated they have more than the 26 votes required to prevent the mayor's head tax proposal and push through some ideas of their own, though acknowledging they have trimmed some of their own revenue plans.
This is a very unstable situation, and underneath it all is the same word residents keep coming back to: trust, or more specifically, the collapse of it. Let's get into it.
I'm a veteran, I'm a patriot, I'm a black man. I normally salute and respect the flag, but I did not stand up to the Pledge of Allegiance because you are an anti-American, Brandon Johnson, because you committed a heinous crime.
Poverty sucks. Corporations are making a killing right now, and we have alders that are more interested in defending these big corporations than families like mine who went without food and electricity and could not afford rent and mortgage. Give me something I can work with.
What in the Tyler Perry movie audition is this? With the fake cries, what is this? See, we know what it's like. We knew what it was like last year when we came down here and we begged these aldermen, disgraced 50 aldermen, and you not to spend our money on illegal aliens, to put it in our communities.
Now, you committed a black on black crime. That black on black crime is you raising property taxes on the south side and the west side of Chicago right offhand. When you over here allow teen takeover and stuff, you trying to justify you don't want nothing to happen. Now, a 14-year-old boy is over here, their parents is getting ready for another funeral. And your kids are safe with 150 police details.
We begged you for it. So we know what it was like when we was down here begging you for it last year. We know what it's like when Bionomics was in full effect. We know what it's like right now when my property taxes, right now, bill came out. And we're trying to figure out how we're going to stay in our homes, senior citizens that's on a fixed income, trying to figure out how they're going to pay these high property taxes. Me trying to figure it out. So, oh yeah, we know what it's like. But we know you don't know what it's like. You in your administration that's getting these raises. Let's talk about these raises. Michael J. McMurray. $58,000 raise if this budget passed. Chris Brown, over the public library that I can't even get the footage when I was attacked. But he's getting a $15,000 raise. Nancy Andrick, that's getting a $26,000 raise. Tierra Hughes, that's getting a $22,000 raise. Randy Connor, that's getting a $16,000 raise. Cole Stellert, that's getting a $16,000 raise. Michael Belsky, that's getting a $19,000 raise. Angela Tarver, that's the Department of Environment that you was talking about. Angela Tarver, $30,000 raise.
So when you over here talking about you want to put skin in the game to raise corporate taxes and stuff, you want to tax the rich, but you got $5 million in the CTU pension plan. You need to tax yourself on that one right there.
So you see more and more black residents speaking out against Mayor Johnson. They're getting really, really tired, especially about those property taxes. The amount of money they have to pay is ridiculous. And you're not seeing what the money is even going to.
Well, more than 300 Chicago residents attended an emergency town hall meeting last night to voice their concerns.
My tax bill is still $1,600 over what it was last year. What about us?
How can the taxes on my block go up when there's close to 15 vacant lots on my block? Come on now, how did my value go up?
According to the Cook County Treasurer's Office, the median residential bill for all of Chicago increased by a record high of 16.7%.
We're calling for a freeze of the taxes at the current level to give the people downtown a year to work with us to straighten this out.
Even older homeowners who have access to tax breaks are struggling to pay these growing bills.
You're retired, you think you're going to have enough money, and then your property taxes go up more.
The Cook County Treasurer's Office says the south and west sides were hit the hardest, with West Garfield Park seeing a 133% increase in property taxes and Inglewood seeing an 82% increase.
Also, you see Chicago Flips Red, a conservative movement. They're saying, hey, listen, this is not about politics. This is about law and public safety and survival. So this group, they're looking for DOJ involvement and they're looking for federal oversight. They're saying we don't know where the money is going. We didn't approve of this. We were denied a vote. Many people do not trust where the money is going.
I'm Zoe, the founder of Chicago Flips Red.
Hello, my name is Danielle Carter Walters, the Vice President of Chicago Flips Red, and I'm addressing this video directly to President Donald J. Trump in the White House. This is not about politics. This is about the law, public safety, and protecting American citizens. Right now in Chicago, multiple aldermen, such as Byron Central Lopez, are openly calling for taxpayer-funded rental assistance for illegal aliens, and even an eviction moratorium, so landlords cannot remove them. Their justification: they say illegal aliens are scared to come outside because of ICE.
I am writing to urgently request a federal investigation and forensic audit into the city of Chicago's financial management regarding migrant crisis spending, executive raises, and the funding of youth violence prevention and homeless service programs. The lack of transparency, financial contradictions, and the growing taxpayer burden demand immediate federal oversight. Migrant crisis spending discrepancies. Residents cannot access FOIA or obtain clear financial documentation to verify these numbers. Chicago taxpayers are being forced to fund a crisis they did not approve, while essential city programs face cuts, layoffs, and underfunding. Department of Family Support Services, youth, homeless, and violence programs.
It is illegal to harbor illegal aliens, shield them from detection, encourage them to remain in the U.S. illegally, or help others do so. Yet, cities are doing exactly that with taxpayer dollars. While our own citizens struggle with rent, rising property taxes, homelessness, and failing schools, this is not compassion. This is a direct conflict with federal law and a direct violation of the Constitution's Supremacy Clause.
That's why the residents are angry. They're confused. They keep hearing about the migrant spending is only 1% of the budget, but they keep seeing different numbers everywhere. We're seeing reports of 200 million. There's some reports that it's 600 million. Some say it's over $1 billion. Not one single report, not one clean audit, no simple answer. Meanwhile, obviously youth programs are under strain. The violence hasn't slowed down and homelessness is growing. So when people start asking the most basic question imaginable, if all this money was spent, why nothing feels better? That's not a political question. That's a human one.
Even older homeowners who have access to tax breaks are struggling to pay these growing bills.
You retire, you think you're going to have enough money, and that your property taxes go up.
On December 5th, 2025, just after 12:13 p.m., a routine traffic stop in Shelby Township turned into something far more serious.
Hey man, pop out the car.
A patrol officer pulled over a vehicle near West Utica Road and DeQuinder Road. Nothing dramatic. No chase. Just a standard stop. But the moment the driver handed over an El Salvadorian ID card, things shifted. Dispatch ran the name.
A possible terrorist organization member caution.
Walter Cerrone Linares. And the system immediately flagged him as a possible member of a terrorist organization with a direct instruction: contact the FBI. The officer didn't waste a second. The FBI confirmed what the alert warned. Linares was a suspected MS-13 gang member and was currently on the terrorist watch list.
All right, man. Hands behind your back. Turn around. Are you leaving them somewhere, or are they coming here? Coming here. Yeah. So, as long as you don't have anything on anybody else, get them out of here. Yeah, I'm running them in-house, but I got nothing. Okay. You want me to have them call their boss? Yeah. Did he leave already? Yeah. All right. 38 dispatch. I'll have that mailed to Tampa Border Patrol on the way. All right, man. This way. Stop right here. Spread your feet out wide. Anything on you's gonna poke me? Cut me? Anything on you gonna poke me, cut me, hurt me? No? Nothing on your person? So here's the thing, man. They ran your name, el nombre, and your face through the system. You're not here legally. Okay? And you're on a list. So you have to go with Border Patrol today.
The officer detained him without any resistance and held the scene until U.S. Border Patrol arrived. When agents got there, they verified his identity and confirmed his status as a dangerous MS-13 member wanted for federal processing. Linares was immediately handed over to Border Patrol, shifting the case into federal hands.
Take a seat.
According to both ICE and Customs and Border Protection, Linares was identified through a photo that matched his image from a prior arrest for entering the U.S. illegally back in 2022. They say he was stopped in Texas and previously removed from the country and is now charged with re-entering illegally, which is another felony offense.
This same level of alertness from officers is exactly what helped take down a high-ranking MS-13 leader just a few months earlier. A state trooper from the Bucyrus district had pulled over a Toyota Highlander on Ohio Route 53 for something as simple as following too closely.
Good.
At the 95 eastbound Colorado, Boy Henry Union, Edward 56. Boy Henry Union, Edward 56, Toyota Highlander.
Hello, how you doing? You got your license on you? Got your ID on you? How you doing?
Hey,
Doing all right? Is this a rental car?
Yes.
Okay, did you rent it?
I rented it.
Okay, do you have the rental agreement on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need my license?
Yeah, if you got it, that'd be great.
Nothing seemed off at first. 3 people inside, calm, cooperative.
Here, I'll give this paper back to you.
When the trooper reached the window, the rear passenger stepped up as translator, saying the driver and front passenger didn't speak English.
Does he not speak any English? No. Okay. Well, the reason I got him stopped is because he's following too close. I'm not going to issue him a citation. It's just going to be a warning, okay? All right? Okay, this tailgating. Gotta have it back in Denver.
I'm sorry?
Gotta have it back in Denver.
Yes.
Gotcha. On the 13th.
Yes.
Gotcha. Where are you guys heading to?
To New York.
To New York. Gotcha. What takes you to New York?
I'm from New York.
Oh, that's where you're from.
Yeah.
What took you to Colorado?
Work.
Oh, okay.
Better pay.
Okay. Who you work for?
Bear Logistics.
What is it?
It's Amazon delivery.
Oh, okay. I saw it said Amazon on your.
Oh, yeah.
So does your company run it or do you rent it?
No, I rented it, not the company. Not me.
Okay.
They just asked where I work, so.
Oh, that's okay. That's why it's on here then. Worldwide discount. So you get a discount for it?
Well, because if you link your Amazon account to Avis, the Avis account, there's like a gift card after I return the vehicle.
Gotcha. How long are you staying in New York for?
5 days.
5 days. What part?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
So you grew up there then, huh?
Yes.
Did you like it there?
Yes.
You originally from the United States, or?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How about these guys? How do you know these guys?
He's my fiance.
Okay.
That's his cousin.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. Is he here on papers?
Who?
Does he have papers to be here? Like a work visa, or?
¿Tiene alguna visa para trabajar?
No? Okay. Alright. Yep. Thank you. El Salvador. Okay, gotcha. All right. I'm not going to issue a citation or anything like that. All right. I'm just going to run your information. Make sure there's no wants and warrants. Make sure you guys are valid to get you out of here. Okay. All right. Thank you.
The 3 individuals are identified as Gabriel Lopez, the driver, Bianca Garcia, sitting in the back, and Edenilson Velasquez Laren, the front seat passenger. All 3 listing addresses out of Thornton, Colorado. But one name hits the system like an alarm going off in a silent room. Edenilson Velasquez Laren.
This agent wants to speak to you. He's going to have you step out, okay? Any pistoles in the car? No. Okay. I'll have you come out here real quick. Any weapons on you or anything?
No.
Pistoles?
No,
okay.
nothing.
According to federal authorities, he was a leader within MS-13, one of the most violent transnational gangs in the world. Known by the street names Aggressor, Saturno, and Paco, he was already named in a 48-count federal indictment out of New York for racketeering, drug trafficking, firearms offenses, multiple murders, conspiracy to commit murder, assault, money laundering. Federal prosecutors described the crimes as brutal and cold-blooded. Federal agencies had been searching for him across multiple states. He was taken into custody on the spot. Bianca Garcia received a citation for marijuana possession and was released. A simple violation, a major fugitive arrest.
Over the years, their organization has gotten larger and larger and spread throughout more U.S. cities. And that's one of the reasons that they were given that designation.
As a former FBI gang unit supervisor, Andy Bartnoak tells me this is about keeping the public safe from members of a transnational gang dealing in violence, drugs, and other illegal activities.
Right now, an illegal alien from Mexico in ICE custody. He is accused of killing a New Jersey mother and her 11-year-old daughter while driving drunk, crashing into them head-on. A week ago, the suspect, who had never been deported despite a long rap sheet, including 2 DUI arrests in March and April and a domestic violence arrest back in 2023. Former federal prosecutor Jonathan Fahey served as acting ICE director in President Trump's first term. He joins us now. Good morning, Jonathan. You know, this is yet another case that we see of someone that DHS Assistant Secretary for Communications Tricia McLaughlin says is a result of Governor Murphy's sanctuary policies. How do you see it?
Yeah, she's exactly right. And what makes this so horrible is the fact that it was 100% preventable, and it makes it even worse that it wasn't prevented simply because of politics. These sanctuary city policies are leading to so many people dying, and they won't even assist in deporting the most serious criminals because within the Democratic Party, sadly, they get more status from fighting ICE than from fighting criminals these days. And it's just so heartbreaking when you hear about this. The girl and her mom and another 11-year-old were out getting milkshakes, and they end up killed because of somebody that we were not able to deport because of New Jersey sanctuary city policies. We still don't know how he got in, but at least now the Trump administration is at least trying to deport similar people to prevent other tragedies like this.
They've been around, for, again, since the 80s. So law enforcement is keenly aware of them and what they're involved in.
And that wraps up today's breakdown. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading everything.
Stop, ma'am! Stop!
Why do the women with no guns have more balls than you guys?
May 8th, 2025, 11:13 a.m. The phone rang at the Worcester Police Department Dispatch Center. A call came in from a federal agent on Eureka Street.
This is Agent Anton with Immigration. We have officers that need assistance in your location, please. America City.
What's the address?
36 Eureka Ave, Worcester.
36 Eureka Ave, and what department are you with?
ICE.
Okay.
I need you to get there as fast as I can.
What happened?
We have a crowd surrounding an officer. Say that again.
How many people are surrounding the officer?
About 25. Thank you.
When officers from the Worcester Police Department rushed onto Eureka Street, what they found was nothing short of mayhem.
All right, okay. There's no... All right. All right, listen. You're hurting her. Back up. City Council.
Stop, you have a baby.
Stop. Give me my glasses. You're hurting her. Would you stop this? Listen, would you stop it? Listen.
Take her.
Federal agents from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement attempting to place a woman into custody, while a crowd swarmed the scene. Voices rising, cameras rolling.
Stop right there. Stop. They'll explain.
No, they will not. They do not have a judicial warrant.
Stop.
You stop.
You're supporting them. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm not supporting. They have the jurisdiction. They have not shown any jurisdiction. Okay? They've shown zero paperwork.
The subject at the center of it all? 38-year-old Brazilian national Rosane Ferreira de Oliveira. reportedly in the country illegally since 2022 and previously charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon against a pregnant victim. What started as a single arrest would soon become a bigger scene and led to mass arrest and more chaos.
No, it's not her fault.
We do not need a warrant for this arrest. Man, you gotta step away from the vehicle. You gotta step away from.
She is Nayara Ferreira de Moura, daughter of suspect Rosane Ferreira de Oliveira, accused of obstructing the investigation and using a small child as a human shield in the confrontation on Eureka Street.
You don't want to get the child injured. Man, you gotta step away from the vehicle. Move off the vehicle. Move off the vehicle. You gotta step away from the vehicle. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. You guys got information for that? How are you going to work out a work with? Come on. Come on, dude. How are you going to work out a work with?
She is identified as the City Councilor District 5 Representative, Etel Haxia.
Guys, you gotta step back. You gotta step back. You gotta step back. Yeah, we gotta pass on.
She is Caroline Ferreira de Moura, another daughter of the arrested suspect.
Don't touch me!
Guys, you gotta step away from me. Nothing's gonna change. Keep moving. You're gonna get
You are hurting her! Get out of here!
You can't allow him to do that. They have jurisdiction. He's hurting her. You have a duty to your vehicle. He's hurting the car. He's hurting her. He's hurting her. Okay, but you need to step away from the car. You need to tell him to not hurt her. Riley, get his hands off her. Right.
Where is it?
Joe Riley.
Show us the warrant. Tell him to show her the warrant.
Joe.
Tell her to show you the warrant. That's all.
Joe.
Don't take the mother.
Joe. Don't take the mother. Move back to the
Don't take the mother. Don't take the mother. Don't take the mother.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You guys gotta get out of the way.
Why do the women with no guns have more balls than you guys?
I couldn't do something. You have the ability to stop this. No, we don't. You do. No, we don't. This guy's putting his hands on everybody. We're gonna slow it down. Guys, watch out. Back up.
Neighbors and bystanders surged forward and shouted, "Where's the warrant?" Many assumed the arrest was unlawful. No warrant was shown, and community alarm was rising. But under federal law, it isn't. 8 U.S. Code Section 1357 gives immigration officers the power to act without a judicial warrant if they have reason to believe a person is unlawfully in the country and is likely to escape before a warrant can be obtained. So while the crowd demanded one, the agents relied on probable cause as their legal cover. And the tension on that street? It was just the beginning.
Ma'am, this is my constituent. No, you do not touch me. Do not touch me.
I need you to go over there.
I need you to not touch me.
Obstructing a federal arrest.
Do not touch me. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go. Come on. Please don't touch me. No,
You're obstructing a federal arrest right now. Do you understand that?
Let's go.
You can be charged. We could absolutely step off the vehicle.
I understand. You, no, I'm the district councilor. I have a right to be here. Yeah, do not touch me. Why are you touching me? You're supposed to be. Why are you touching me? That's my constituent. What's the police officers?
Step off the vehicle.
Come on. They don't have a warrant. What's the police? Where's the warrant? What's the police? I'm not supposed to be helping.
Don't you want to stay with your baby? Because they're going to arrest you. And they have the right to. Because now you're interfering with their investigation.
That doesn't help.
Well, your baby's right there.
Where's the warrant? You're taking my decisions without a warrant. There is no police.
Don't push. Don't push. But then get out. Don't push. We're moving the vehicle. I'm talking to him. That's fine. Talk over there. Go.
Guys, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Guys, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, you gotta move over, please.
Take the mother. There is nothing awful about
Okay, you guys need to move out of the way. Listen, this is out of our jurisdiction, okay?
And why don't you step aside and we'll keep working?
Because you're being disorderly in the middle of the road right now, okay? Yes, you're not letting them leave, ma'am. Listen, I'm trying to, listen. You need, okay, all right, and that's okay, that's fine, but you need to move. You guys need to move. You guys need to move back. Okay, you need to move back. You're being disorderly in the middle of the road right now. You need to move. Okay, I'm asking you to please, ma'am, step on the sidewalk. Okay, and you will go to jail if you don't move, if you don't get off the road. Okay, okay, all right, that's fine with me. Okay, all right.
I'm on the right. I'm on the
Police Department. This is an unlawful assembly. Order you dispersed right now and subject to arrest. This is the Police Department.
Ma'am, you have a baby. Can you please go on the sidewalk so the baby doesn't get hurt? Okay, but you have an infant. You're putting your infant at risk right now. Do you see this? Are you a human? Are you a human? This infant's at risk right now. Yeah. Okay. Get out of here.
Let's clear the way, guys. Let's clear. Back up. You need to put that wheel on the floor. Where's the detainee? Let's go. I told you. Don't help them. I'm talking to him. That's fine. Talk over there.
Jay, let's go.
Look at this. She snatches the baby from her sister and plants herself right in front of the van. No one in the crowd stops her. She's out there holding a small child while trying to block the vehicle. That's not protest. It's endangering a child.
Let's go. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. You guys are holding me outside.
We believe in no warrant.
You're gonna get Stay out of the way.
Here we go, officers scrambling, pushing through the crowd, trying to get the van moving on Eureka Street. And look, the van finally pulls away. The officers exhale, relief. A job done. Chaos is fading, right? Nope, not quite yet. A pity they didn't realize the real mess getting the peak. Because when federal power meets an unruly crowd on a quiet street, you don't calm things down. You crank the dial up. So yes, folks, everything's under control. Right up until it's not.
Hey! Stop! You're gonna get injured! Stop that! Stop, man! Stop! Stop!
You're taking this. Stop! You're under arrest for this.
Stop right there!
Disorderly conduct and certain people. Bring your arms. It's your arms. I got her arms. Cuff.
I got him.
She's under arrest. You're under arrest. Cuffs. 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 Cuffs.
She's under arrest. We got both wagons going. Thank you. Let's stay up the street side. Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! I told you to stay back. Folks, stay back. Stay back. Please, back up. Get back. Make sure that you're a priority.
Back up. You gotta back up.
You can get her name afterwards. You need to back up, though. She's under arrest right now. You need to back up, please. What do you mean afterwards? You need to back up, please. What do you need? Any information you want afterwards. You need to back up, please. You need to back up, please. I'm just asking you to back up, please. It's a simple request.
I'm asking your name and number. Please let her go. She's my constituent.
The people who are under arrest are under arrest,
She's
okay?
not. She hasn't done anything.
She's under arrest.
She's not under arrest. She hasn't done anything. Sean, she hasn't done anything, Sean.
Stop.
She hasn't done anything. Let her go. Please let her go. Let her go. She hasn't done anything. She's traumatized. She's traumatized. Why are you holding her? Let her go.
You gotta back up, man. You gotta back up. You can't be up on us. Please, back up.
She's my constituent. She's my constituent.
Okay, well, you can go to the station when she gets her bail, okay?
She has done nothing. What are you doing? Why are you arresting her? Why are you arresting her?
Counsel, you cannot.
Just back up, man. You have to back away. Back away. You gotta back away. Back away. Get your hands off of us. Back up.
Absolutely not.
Let her go. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't done anything.
Somehow, shouting at federal agents in front of a moving van with a baby in your hands never ends well, and the ICE van finally manages to move. You can almost hear every cop on scene exhale in relief. But the day wasn't over, because what happened next turned this street drama into a citywide political earthquake. As soon as the footage hit social media, Worcester's mayor and police chief faced a storm.
Exclusive video you will only see here, showing a Worcester teenager pinned down in the street by ICE agents. We blurred the video because she is a minor, and scenes like this are becoming more and more common around the Commonwealth.
And we want
People accused the police of helping ICE. Others said the crowd endangered a child and obstructed officers. The city was forced to do something rare: release hours of body cam and 911 audio publicly, just to prove they were only there to control the chaos. And trust me, when a city has to drop full, uncut footage to explain itself, you know things got messy. Within days, the city manager signed an executive order. No city employee, not even police, would ever again assist in civil immigration enforcement.
The city of Worcester will not allow local police to partner with ICE. On Tuesday, the city council passed a resolution barring its police department from entering a federal program which lets officers work with ICE and hold detainees in local jails. Though the move is mostly symbolic, councilors say it shows Worcester supports the immigrant community. The resolution follows the chaotic arrest of Rosanne Ferreira de Oliveira, a Brazilian mother of 3, back in May.
Meanwhile, Rosanne sat in detention for months. Advocates claimed she was injured, denied medicine. ICE denied it all. Her state assault charge dropped. And then, in late September 2025, the twist: an immigration judge granted her asylum. By October, Rosanne walked free, but the debate she left behind about law, family, and where compassion ends and enforcement begins still lingers in Worcester. From one chaotic street to city hall policies, this one case forced everyone to pick a side. Was it justice? Was it politics? Or just another American story of a broken system trying to find its conscience? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely want to hear where you stand on this one.
When it's time to go, you can choose how. You can wait for enforcement, or you can leave on your terms. The CBP Home app lets you self-deport with dignity, directly and securely. Don't wait, decide how it ends.
Crying harder, crying harder. Trump is your president. Crying harder, crying harder. Trump is your president.
On the 3 unfired casings read,
hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do.
No one has ever been more dangerous to this country than Donald Trump, and he is a fascist to his core.
And shut down the Senate! We are at war!
We're in a war right now.
We are at war.
So you have to be willing to do whatever is necessary in order to save the country.
And that's why the gloves are off.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
And yes, there are many threats to democracy. We see it with these extreme candidates.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
You can only push people so far, and then they start to take matters into their own hands.
What the American public want is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight.
You know, this is literally call to arms.
The MAGA movement is a threat.
But Michelle says that, you know, when they go low, we go high. No.
With all due respect, if they go low, we don't go high.
When they go low, we kick them.
We take them to the mud and choke them out.
And make sure that they stay down. And you know what? Kick them when they're down, because they deserve it.
Get up in the face of some Congress people.
We are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your...
We have to fight this in the streets.
We're going to fight it in the streets.
It's time to step out of your comfort zone and step out into the streets.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the light, we will bring the fire. Resist! You and your little friend off of Twitter. Y'all about to find out.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
He's not going to have a third term. He may not finish this term.
Yes, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. Just saying. There will be news sometime. Just so you know, there will be news.
I want to be remembered for courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. Most important thing is my faith in my life.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.